You're in the whole way.
It's like Scientology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Lawyer up. All right. Thanks, Alana. Appreciate it. Okay.
But the Mormon Church is notoriously less litigious than the Church of Scientology.
Oh, you just did the air quotes. Oh, fine.
I have moved into a Scientology neighborhood, I'll have you know, and they leave crap on my doorstep all the time that blow onto the lawn. They're litter bugs.
Oh my God.
They are notorious litter bugs.
Oh my God. The Stephanie Miller Show has no information on the Scientologists being litter bugs.
That is against Los Angeles municipal
after
code.
After that whole movie, they're going to come after you for the litter bug thing.
They are litter bugs.
They're going to drop that whole movie thing in Sundance.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm the diversion.
Litter bugs, why? Now you've done it.
That is against California municipal code.
Oh, it's time to do a story about a man from
Florida.
Yes. This is just so Florida. Mm-hmm. Florida man asked a cop for his gun to take care of some N-words who robbed me.
Oh, dear.
Florida man taken into custody while standing in front of the police department headquarters, requesting a gun from a police officer because he had to take care of some N-words.
Oh, dear.
Who robbed me. The obviously intoxicated Hall was arguing with some other men in front of the police station when he called an officer over and said, "Hey, let me use your gun." The arresting officer claims he declined and asked Hall what he wanted the gun for, to which he said, "I need to use your gun to take care of some N-words who robbed me." A second officer approached and he said, "Hey, I need to use your gun." The officers then removed Hall from his bicycle, which he had been straddling, and arrested him for intoxication.
Great.
As he was being taken into custody, he threatened one officer, saying, "I have a Glock 40 for your ass, bitch." Telling the other officer, you juicy cracker bitch.
That seemed a little harsh.
It's so many layers of Florida in that story that that's the most Florida story ever.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Charles in Iowa. Hello, Charles.
Hi, Stephanie. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you.
I just wanted to mention your deal with talking about Huckabee. I just think all these candidates in the clown car is just a way to appeal to certain idiots. I call it cultivating idiots.
Yes.
One of your mooks said that this is a goody two shoes, and they seem to hang everything on being goody two shoes. And
they refer to being goody two shoes as other NFL teams that follow the rules,
right,
about ball inflation and whatnot.
Yeah.
And those are goody two shoes.
And Charles, can I ask a question? Do you curse in the workplace?
Do I what? Do I curse in the workplace? Yeah, I'm not much for cursing.
Okay.
I was a carpenter for years.
But if you hit your thumb with a hammer,
put a nail gun through your thumb, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the guys are obsessed with it. I didn't much care for it.
Okay, but Huckabee says there's no cursing that goes on in the Iowa workplace, and so I think he's full of crap.
Yeah, I know he's full of crap.
There you go. There you go. And I bet you there's some trashy women after my own heart that like to swear.
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay, I do have to do a companion story to a man from Florida with a woman from
Florida.
Yeah.
So they would be a couple from Florida?
Well, one can only hope.
All right.
Florida woman didn't think a truck was that stolen. She's facing charges for theft of a pickup truck.
It was stolen-ish.
Like you can be pregnant-ish. She allegedly told deputies she knew it was stolen, but didn't think it was that stolen. The truck belonged to a man she knew as Cole. Cole. And became evasive and wouldn't look at the officers when asked if she knew if the vehicle was stolen. She eventually said Cole had stolen the vehicle from his mother, but had let her borrow it. When officers pointed out that she knew the vehicle had been stolen, she replied, "I didn't think it was that stolen." Stolen-ish. Is it stealing if it's from your mom? I stole, as you know, a cream cheese container from my mother.
You did?
A couple of days ago.
Has she come a calling for it?
No, she has not. I've not. Things are all calm on the home front so far. I flew to Charlotte to take my 92-year-old Republican mom out for her birthday.
For some GD lobster.
Right.
Yeah.
And we bought really good champagne to celebrate with her beforehand, and it was left over. Okay. And I was like, okay, I'm taking a roadie back to the hotel, and I'm not leaving really good champagne in my mom's. So I had to find a container, and the only thing I could find was a cream cheese
Tub.
container.
Yeah.
Right. It's the only thing she wouldn't miss. And she still might miss that.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. She probably counts them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I knew there was not a cup, because she said every cup there since I was a kid. I swear to God. These green plastic cups, like, no, she'll notice I can't do that. She probably counts the jars. Wow. Okay. So I went with the cream cheese container. Okay.
Oh, boy.
This is surprisingly not a Florida woman.
Okay.
Just wanted to do this story. Woman arrested for DUI while not wearing pants and sitting on a bottle. She is a Beaver County woman.
Of course.
Is that Pennsylvania? I think so. Beaver County?
There might be a Beaver County in several states.
Huh. I bet you there is. Where's our favorite exit? Beaver Road.
Big Beaver Road.
Big Beaver Road. That's Michigan, I think.
Yes.
It's exit 69.
It is
No
exit.
kidding.
It is exit 69. Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's facing DUI charges and allegedly refused to put on pants following an accident. I don't think there was any pills before she didn't put in the pants. Huh.
Or the pooping pigs.
According to Beaver County Times, the police were initially called to the scene for an accident. She was still in her car. The airbags had been deployed, but she was naked from the waist down. Her pants were found under the pedals.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, she was sitting on an empty bottle of alcohol.
Bottle
Perhaps
booze.
trying to hatch perhaps another one. She was taken to Heritage Valley Beaver Hospital.
Got to look out for the Beaver heritage.
Right, where she refused to take a drug test. She also continued to refuse to put on her pants. Perhaps she was... Seems weird that you'd be forced to put your pants on at Beaver Hospital, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But... Huh.
All right. Oh, by the way, no, I don't have time for this now. But Dino Badala is going to talk to us about Bobby Jindal.
Yes.
He's going forward with his Muslim no-go zones, which Fox News has even had to apologize for being in error about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says they're coming to America. No-go zones.
Yeah. Oh, and not just coming, an invasion. We're going to have us Muslim invasion, and in honor of that, we're going to have a Muslim invasion on the show.
Yeah.
With Dino Badala.
Sirius XM Insight 121 host.
And Muslim.
Yeah.
Next on the Stephanie Miller Show. Good morning, Charlie Pierce. Hello.
Help me.
Oh, is it still snowing there?
Are you kidding? It's snowing for 2 days here.
Oh,
Because,
wow.
you know, New York there was a bust there. They only got 8
Well, no,
inches.
if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen.
That's right.
Right?
Jim Cantori just said that my hometown, Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, is, quote, the jackpot of this storm.
Wow.
Congratulations.
You don't live in Shrewsbury now, do you?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Wow. Congratulations,
I live in
Charlie.
an undisclosed location.
Yes.
Yeah, you were saying you were buckled in for the storm of the millennium, so you said you were serving up nothing complicated, just a helping of moose stew from Master Chef Princess Dumbass of the North Woods.
Yeah, that was really quite something. I don't think there's anything funnier, though, than all the conservatives right now going, who's this person who's embarrassing the brand? You know, like they didn't notice this before.
Right.
Yeah, but there's something happening with her, right? Like this is not even. I mean, it's not even English, really, is it?
No, I mean,
even people there were like, I don't understand.
Like I said, I mean, Bristol was more coherent on that police tape than she was at that convention.
We played some of it, but I had missed this part that you quote. She said, when will they let us control our own care? When will they stop causing our pain and start feeling it again? When, in other words, is Hillary a new Democrat or an old one?
What?
Now the press asked the press, can anyone stop Hillary? Again, this is to forego a conclusion.
Oh, that was the all-timer right there. I don't know what that means.
Again, this is to forego a conclusion, right? It is to scare us off, to convince us a pantsuit can crush patriots.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
That's absolutely pure code.
Yeah.
I mean, you need the guy from the Imitation Game for that.
Right.
Those were.
She is speaking absolutely fluent wingnut dialect there.
Yeah, it's like
Absolute, you know.
every single buzzword that she could possibly think of was in that sentence.
Right, but they don't go together, the words.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's because she doesn't have anything to connect them. There are no verbs. I mean, it's just one talking point. It's not even a talking point anymore. It's like conjuring words. It's like magic spells. Romper, bumper, stomper, boo, pantsuit.
And the base still falls for this?
Some of them do. She did not get the rousing reaction that she got at CPAC.
No.
Wow.
The act may be getting a little bit old.
Yeah.
Wow. I believe you helpfully pointed out if you think she's a national leader, you're an idiot, and I feel sorry for you. Yeah, because you were saying at CPAC she was like an angry middle schooler.
Yeah.
Now she sounds like an angry fourth grader.
I mean, calling the president an overgrown little boy.
Yeah, that's not about race, right?
Yeah.
You do not need the Enigma machine there, my friend.
Yeah. Wow. I was going to say she's going to be speaking Nell soon. My favorite movie. It's not really like a language that anyone.
Miss Chicopee.
Yes,
Yeah.
in a way. Bobby Jindal, you're around.
You have to admit that Nell had great taste in men.
Okay.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's hot. Yeah, you're right. So the roundup of the Sunday shows Bobby Jindal. He's but the only potential 2016 candidate to appear on behalf of a designated hate group, the American Family Association. Right. But there he was talking about his doing the Muslim no-go zones again, right?
Yeah. This is his fantasy, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah. Wow. Something that Fox News has had to apologize for.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's the amazing thing. Something for which the Prime Minister of Britain called one of the Fox experts a complete idiot.
Yep.
Right.
And apparently that guy,
dastardly colonials.
and apparently that guy has now been banned from Fox News. Steve Emerson.
He's been banned, after the Oklahoma City bombing when he immediately blamed Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is incredible. He and yet he's treated, I guess, as some sort of credible candidate for president.
I guess not anymore. He'll be appearing on the Newsmax channel very soon.
I love your description of
Lavoie with the Boris Karloff.
Because it's absolutely true. That's where the wingnuts go when Fox News has banished them.
That's right. You go to WorldNet Daily, or you go to the Newsmax TV.
Yep.
Yep. I loved your description of Bob Schieffer hosted John McCain for one of their bi-monthly celebrations of McCain's election to the presidency in 2008.
Yes, John McCain is going to create a safe corridor where we can train Syrian people who will not hate us for bombing their uncles and will go to fight for us in the middle of a civil war. So John McCain's plan is to stick us in the middle of a civil war with being the third force.
Right.
This worked very well in Vietnam.
Right.
Extremely well.
Yeah, you said John McCain's foreign policy remains game over, we win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all very simple in his eyes, which is why he won in a landslide.
That's right. That's why he's been president.
Right.
And he's now going to run for his third term.
And also, let's just say again, thank you for Sarah Palin. Need any more be said about your judgment?
First
I don't
line
think so.
in his obit. It's got to be. The man who unleashed Sarah Palin on the world and proposed to make her vice president.
Yeah. Well, Charlie, Chris and I were talking earlier about how all this, I don't even know what you'd call it, war, I guess, within the Republican Party is going to play out in terms of the 2016 field. You were quoting, is it Tea Party you're there?
Yeah,
in Iowa, you said,
none
of us we have a common cause. None of us want Madam President, of course, referring to Hillary.
Right.
There's 50 million of us, 50 million conservatives. And when I say conservatives, I mean Christian conservatives, right to life people, in addition to the Tea Party. If we activate those 50 million, we're going to get our guy nominated. We're going to contribute money. We're going to have boots on the ground and everything he or she needs to get the nomination. But I mean, they all hate each other. Like,
That's the thing. If you want to look for the fight in the Republican Party, it's not between the quote unquote establishment and the Tea Party. It's within the Tea Party, within the galaxy of grievances and causes and organizations that make up the Tea Party.
Right. I mean, he said
that's what happened last time.
Right, and he said
couldn't get together behind one guy.
He said it's dire because if we don't do this, then Jeb Bush or Mitt Romney will be the nominee, and it'll be deja vu 2012. You'll have 20 million Tea Party people who will sit out this election and protest against the Republican Party, feeling like they had another candidate crammed down their throats.
Yeah, there's lots of cramming down throats on this side of the aisle. I'm not exactly sure why.
Yeah,
but I mean, I think he's right. Although I don't think all of them will stay home. I think he's wrong about that.
Yeah,
I think you put Hillary up, and the lizard brain gets engaged very strongly.
Yeah, Clinton derangement syndrome once again, right? Part 2.
Yeah.
Charlie, so obviously Mitt and Jeb avoided this whole circus, the clown car entirely in Iowa. How is Jeb Bush is saying things that are entirely too, making, what's the word? They make too much sense to get him the nomination.
He's got real problems with the base, and it's not so much. It's not so much what he's saying now; it's what he's done before. I mean, it's the whole compassionate thing.